So, polar bear. Big, white, built for cold. Being born a polar bear isn't easy. Let's start with the fact that you're born in the coldest place on Earth. It's not a gentle introduction. You're not welcomed into a warm den with plenty of food and safety. Nope. You're born into freezing temperatures, harsh winds, and endless snow. When you're born, you're tiny. Just a little thing. Blind and helpless. You're completely dependent on your mother for survival. Your mother, who hasn't eaten in months. She's drained. Exhausted. She's burning her own fat to keep you alive, and it's not easy. She hasn't had a decent meal in so long. And yet, she's willing to sacrifice everything to keep you alive. The first few months of your life are spent in darkness, in a den carved out of snow. Your mother keeps you warm, protecting you from the deadly cold outside. You don't even know how dangerous the world is. The only thing you know is the warmth of your mother's fur, the lullaby of her heartbeat. But then, spring comes. The sun returns. Your mother decides it's time to leave the den. This is when it starts. You step into the world for the first time. The cold hits you. The snow feels strange beneath your feet. You stumble. You fall. But your mother keeps walking. She's not stopping. She's leading you into a world that's filled with danger. The world you're stepping into is beautiful. Yes, but it's also brutal. It's vast, endless white. The Arctic stretches on for miles. You're small, unprotected. And the animals that live here? They're big. They're deadly. You're at the bottom of the food chain. And you're at the mercy of the environment. Survival? It's not guaranteed. The first lesson you learn, you have to eat or you die. Your mother takes you to the sea ice. This is where it all happens. You're supposed to learn to hunt seals. Seals are your lifeline. Without seals, you have nothing. Here's the reality. Seals are good at hiding. Seals live under the ice. They breathe through tiny holes in the ice. Your mother knows how to find them, but it's not easy. She sniffs the snow, tracking the faintest smell. Then she waits. She waits for hours, sometimes days. You try to copy her. You crouch down. You wait. But your cub brain can't focus like hers. You get distracted. A snowflake floats by. And before you know it, you're tumbling in the snow. Your mother doesn't flinch. She's a machine. Laser focused. Every muscle tense. Waiting. Then, a seal breaks through the ice. In a flash, your mother strikes. It's over in seconds. But you're just watching. You're learning. But here's the cold, hard truth. Most polar bear cubs don't make it. More than half die before they even turn 1. The main reason? Starvation. The Arctic is a beautiful place, but it's unforgiving. Food is scarce. The ice melts earlier every year. The seals you need to survive are harder to find. The very environment that made you is also trying to kill you. And it's not just the cold. It's the melting ice. You live on ice. But every year, it melts faster. That means fewer hunting grounds, fewer seals, fewer chances to survive. You don't get to take it easy. Every hunt is harder than the last. Every failure puts your life at risk. And it's not just about eating. It's about keeping warm. Your body burns fat to survive the cold. But if you can't find food, your energy runs out. As you grow, you begin to understand that the Arctic doesn't care about you. It doesn't care how strong you are, how determined you are. It doesn't care about your size. You are not the king of the Arctic. The world around you is bigger, faster, stronger, and colder. And the longer you stay here, the harder it gets. You are not safe. The other animals aren't waiting for you to catch up. They're hunting you too. Your size won't stop a hungry wolf pack or a determined crocodile. Your power won't save you from the melting ice. And let's talk about your mother. She's your protector. She's your teacher. She's everything to you. But even she is struggling. Even she is running out of energy. The ice is melting earlier every year. Food is harder to find. Hunting is becoming more difficult. She has to fight for her survival every day. She doesn't get to rest. And when she's done teaching you, she will leave you. She'll go off to find a den and give birth to new cubs. You will be alone. That's how it works. And then, you're on your own. There's no mother to help you. There's no one to teach you. You'll have to find your own way. But it's not easy. You can't rush it. You can't just run and catch food. You have to be patient. You have to wait. You have to get smarter. The days of being a carefree cub are over. Now, you have to survive. As you grow older, life doesn't get easier. The ice keeps melting. The seasons change. Food gets harder to find. The world you were born into is disappearing. And you're still here, trying to make it. Some polar bears are forced to leave the ice and go closer to human settlements. They start looking for food in towns. Trash becomes their next meal. You can survive on that for a while, but you can't live like that forever. The more you try to adapt, the more you face conflict. Humans don't want you near their homes. They see you as a danger, a threat to their safety. And yet, you're just trying to survive. You're just trying to stay alive. But what can you do? The world is changing, and you're just trying to keep up. The melting ice makes it harder every day. The hunts fail more often. The seals are harder to find. Your body burns more energy than it can replace. And when you can't hunt, when you can't find food, you're forced to keep moving, swim farther, walk longer, never stop. And still, the food doesn't come. But the strangest thing? You're still here. You're still fighting. You're still surviving. Even when everything else is working against you, you endure, because that's what you were built to do. But make no mistake, this life isn't easy. It never was. Being born as a polar bear isn't something to celebrate. It's a struggle. Every day, every meal, every breath. It's a battle you fight until the end. And that's what it's like to be born as a polar bear.